come to you this morning. I'm excited about being with you on this first day of December, the last month of the year. And as we look back over our lives, we realize that we've had um, some explainable and some unexplainable moments. And I'm sure that I'm not alone in this observation. So it's my prayer that you uh, maximize whatever it is that you are about and watch it. Watch it. I want to talk to you. This just kind of came up in my spirit, and I pray that it will be a word of encouragement to you as you begin to come on this morning. And it is guard your spirit. Guard your spirit. The equivalent of guarding your life, watching the steps and the moves that you make. Not only think them out, but check them out. Be not deceived. Some of you are longing for approval. You got to watch out and be aware lest you be spoiled through the philosophy of men. You've heard this before. It sounds good, but it's not. So this is a warning. Be careful. Don't be moved from the foundation that you stood on, which was solid, and chase after shiny things, that which you are perhaps unfamiliar with. You know, there's a reason for so many doctrines and so many denominations and so many fellowships and so many different things of that nature. There's a reason for that. Some of the reasons are certainly admirable and solid, but then some of them have been made up for personal use. And so it's important that you understand that just because something is different than perhaps you are familiar with, or something is more exciting than you have ever experienced, it doesn't mean that you should run after the shiny things. It means that you should not be pulled off of the foundation that has been built and that you are sure about and that you're confident about and that it has proven over your short span of living that it was indeed something that could be built upon. You know, Jesus talks about this parable of a man building his house, but he builds the house on sand, and he doesn't dig deep in the ground where security is. And see, for many believers in these last days have been built on a firm foundation that dug deep in the ground, and the roots would go down and find a rock and wrap itself around it so that when the difficulty of life would come, that tree could stand against the wiles of the enemy and even the elements. And so guard your spirit. It's important that you understand. I know you believe that you've graduated, you've got your cap and your gown on, you've got your certificate, and your sheepskin in your hand and you're off going somewhere. Well, you know, the prodigal, he did the same thing. You know, he went to his father. He was deceived. He went to his dad. He says, give me the portion that belongs to me. His father was heartbroken, but he gave it to him. And the Bible reminds us that he went out and he lived riotous. What did he do? He went against all of the teachings. He rejected it. And finally, he came to himself. I want to just tell you, guard your spirit, because I don't want you to have a finally, I've come to my spirit, to my mind moment. Not when it's necessary. Everything that shines is not necessarily what it is. Deceptive. The Bible says, be not deceived. God is not mocked. Because what a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And here in Colossians chapter number 2, the Bible says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the traditions of men, and after the rudiment of the world, and not after Christ. Be concerned. Check it out. You're okay. You don't have to run that fast. These are just more words that I believe will help you during your time as we prepare for the coming year. We have to first get through December, and then we can look forward to January. Be blessed. Continue to be strong. We love you, and we know that this is going to be good medicine. You know, there's some things called castor oil, black drought, and a few more homemade remedies and over-the-counter medicine that does not taste good, but the effects of it really works. Talk to you.